Sometimes being a good cop ain't so easy. I thought a lot about the offer that Mr. Sands gave me, and I decided to go ahead and take it. I gotta do what's best for my boys, and this is gonna be it. In another great turn of events, we've gotten enough evidence to go ahead and collect the leader of the Red Masks gang, although I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do it in time. Let's go ahead and do that, send some officers to do this, and stop these terrorists from attacking our city. Unfortunately, we cannot send a SWAT team. I wish them the best of luck to get the crime boss of this evil syndicate. Alright guys, so on the second floor, we've got a man hitting a woman in the face. We're gonna go ahead and say, let the woman go or you're dead. Sometimes threats are great. Girl managed to escape, but her pimp leaps for the fight. And we're gonna use pepper spray here. And we are gonna run down the stairs to try to chase the pimp. Once again, I'm not going to jump out of a window, and we actually managed to catch him, which is pretty good. There's also a report of disorderly conduct that went pretty well. Now, we've been letting a lot, and I mean a lot, of guys get away in terms of Mafia guys. Now, let's see what happened here. Sale of stolen goods. We have arrested the leader of the Red Masks gang. Absolutely awesome, Jin Yang. Or we're gonna arrest her. Let's try to eliminate the gang. And there we go. We have destroyed the Red Mask gang with a $20,000 reward. And hopefully this is gonna help us in the future. I think City Hall is gonna be very happy. And in fact, it looks like they're not too displeased at all. So guys, we're going to try a little bit of a different Let's Play here, a different reality, you could say, where essentially, I think the way it's going to work is we're going to work with Mr. Sands at least a little bit. Unfortunately, one of our detectives quit. That's okay. We could deal without him. He's kind of a whiny crybaby anyway. But we're going to work with Mr. Sands, and I hope that he'll work with us. We're not going to give him too much, but just enough to survive the attack of this city. I think we've learned from our last Let's Play that you gotta cut a few corners sometimes to be able to succeed in this business. So we're gonna go ahead, go to the map, and get started on day 10. Okay, so we've seen this before. We've got a hero on the force, and also, unfortunately, in this case, Birch Jr. flunked his exams. We're going to go to the police station, guys, and we're going to try to grab somebody for Shift B. So let's go ahead and get... can't get any cops. We could get a detective. We've got a detective slot open, so I'm going to get Richard Kuzma, and I'm going to hire him for Shift A. We've got a lot of detectives working Shift A, and I think it's actually probably a cool thing. And over here, we're going to request an officer job slot. Let's hope that they help us out. Damn City Hall. We've done everything for them. They haven't given us none. Alright, let's see. I'm going to send somebody to take a look at the attempted murder. I'm going to send Tsubaki, hoping that she's going to be enough by herself. And we're also going to take a look here at our deputy. We can finally hire a snitch within the force. That's right, my friends. And we're going to make it Kochi. So I'm actually going to select Kochi right here. And she will be our force snitch. Let us know if anybody is, going to the feds, talking about what we're doing. We're just doing what's best for our police force. That's what it's about, and that's what it's always going to be about. And the city, kind of. I mean, secondary, of course. But right now we know that if we don't help Mr. Sands, we will get killed. It's that simple. So sometimes, there you go, some black gangster hit one of our shops. It's too much for us to deal with right now. Can you help? Yeah, I suppose we can. Let's go ahead and send some cops. Hope that Mr. Stan respects the fact that we are giving him some help. And it looks like Tsubaki's in some serious trouble here. It's a very serious situation. I will send reinforcements. All 3 reinforcements. Now, I will never forget what Mr. Sands did to our friend. We can't forget that. We've got to operate just like him. Something's going down today at the courthouse at 1830. I'm not going to do a damn thing about it. Unfortunately, probably going to be a civilian that's going to get killed, but we've got to do something to be able to survive in this city. And the only way we're going to do that is to play by his rules for now. Eventually, maybe we can pick up Mr. Sands, but for now, we've got to play by his rules, and I think that's just the best thing. Henry Sand. I have a large fleet of vehicles, of course. We're going to give him a workshop, teach him how to get the hell out of here, but I do want to check that noise complaint. We're not ignoring the citizens, but at the same time, we're focusing more on what we need to give to Mr. Sand. So let's go ahead and take a look here. He only needed 3 anyway. We'll send our snitch in there. Hopefully she doesn't come back with her head chopped off. Could happen. And let's see what Mr. Sand is going to do here. Alright, there's a robbery at the drugstore. We do not have enough officers to respond. There's no way. I wouldn't send Pretty by herself. So we're going to just go ahead and wait for that to resolve itself. It's not going to be good. And Mr. Sand should be sending us some funds for what we've done for him. And there we go. Sure enough, somebody got shot in the robbery. But sometimes you can't do everything. Alright. And the gates are locked from within. Inside shouts can be heard from within. Let's ram the gate with the police cruiser. Man is threatening a boy with a circular saw. Holy shit. Let's take aim at the criminal and shoot him. At this point, he's going to try to kill someone. And there we go. The civilian is unharmed. We made the right call. And there we go, Henry Sand. Chief, we rode along over the basics and their empty-headed drivers. We're done for the day. We know Mr. Sand dropped a brand new paddy wagon. Nice! We got a paddy wagon for Mr. Sand, guys. He's helping out the police force more than City Hall is. I don't know. Maybe this is not such a bad situation. We're not going to take a look at the courthouse, because didn't Mr. Sand say don't go to the courthouse? So, unfortunately, we're going to have to let that one go. It sucks not being able to respond to certain calls, but at the same time, we got to look out for the lives of ourselves and our officers. Alright, assault in the residential area. That's something I can actually go take a look at and raise some skill levels here. Go for it. Also, while we're at it, let's go ahead and send Asano to Police Academy. She should be learning a lot more than she does now. We should probably send Burrito and a few of the detectives there, too. These guys are almost as bad as regular beat cops in terms of their skill levels. I just can't hack it. They're just ridiculous. We gotta figure it out, but let's see what happened. And, of course, Christopher G. Sand is gonna thank us personally with a gift of $6 grand to our wonderful police department and a paddy wagon. Now that is very useful. Alright, door is locked from within, and unintelligible screams can be heard from within. Enter an adjoining apartment and climb over the balcony. Victim is bound lying on the floor. The assailant is sitting on top of a bottle of bleach on the floor nearby. Drop the syringe now. Grab some papers from the table. Everything is written down right here. We're gonna say, strike the man with a nightstick. We're not being as friendly anymore. We're going to be tougher cops. You know, we're not going to just be the neighborhood police officer. It didn't work out for us last time, and screw it. We're not going to try it again. Come on, end the day. I want to see if he's still going to shoot us or not. You morons. Alright, we're getting to the end of the day, though. Just relax. Hold your chops. Hold your cojones. And here we go, my friends. Day 11 it is. And a wonderful day 11. What's going to happen today, I wonder? I'm happy with this arrangement with Mr. Sand. Well, it's the best I could do. My grandfather has epilepsy, and recently the seizures have gotten worse. Yes, this is a fair enough reason. Brother went hiking in the woods and disappeared today? Jeez. I guess so. I mean, if they've come up with reasonable requests, I'll honor them. But otherwise, I don't know what I could do. Anyway, guys, if you want to see the next day, you're obviously going to have to hit that like button. And let me know what you think about this Let's Play. It looks like we're going to be not necessarily the bad guys, but we're going to walk a very fine line. Take care, my friends, and have an awesome day.